Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome. I just was doing a little bit of work on the ship. so they've done some changes to the game, and I'm not able to find in the change notes the specific changes for the CO2. So when I was using the small pump in the past, alright, I was able to get 500 was the value of the air flowing through. It was 500, and now the air flowing through is only 70. So they've reduced the airflow through the pump, or they've reduced the flow through the pump by that much. The small pump. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not too sure. So what I'm trying to do here now is I'm just testing out the this medium pump just to see if it is going to work any better. Save it here. I'm just trying to put in a CO2 scrubbing system, and if I can't get enough CO2 out fast enough, well, anyways, I'll get there eventually. But my hope is that I can set this up in the bottom of the ship and just have some duct work. Right, so this here, what I did is I set up an air conditioning system. I haven't tested it yet. That's in the bottom. I'll show what that is. Come down here. This boat seems to be working okay. I hope I haven't added enough yet. The last video seemed to not be too laggy. Yeah, so what I did is I put this in here, a heat exchanger. And what that will do is this will suck in seawater, and then it will it'll circulate air. It'll cycle air through the vessel. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of finalizing that. I know I put a heater down there. Probably don't need it because there's the reactor is down there. That's going to be really warm. Right, so the thing is we need to test this. So I've been testing the flow rates, and the flow rates have completely changed. So I'm actually kind of glad because, oh yeah, and I added these. I thought that'd be cool. They're kind of like chart tables or something, right? In the bridge. And then I'm just going to add these. These are going to be like little tables or something. Thought that would be just a unique, just to kind of finish it off. So that's what I was saying. I want to put paintable blocks throughout the builds. I just have been kind of hesitant to get around to it. It's a lot of work, right? So yeah, so let's see. So this is, the flow rate is identical. All right, I'm trying to beat the CO2, and I'm just not able to do that. So, like almost, right? But yeah, so this is our 77 liters per second, and in the past it was 500 liters per second through the catalytic converter. So I guess there's no change between the small pump and this pump here. As far as just regular flow, it looks like 77 liters is our cap. So what that means is, what does that mean exactly? Alright, let's see what happens if we double up the catalytic converter. I know this didn't work last time, but now that they've made these changes to the flow rates, it might actually work. We'll save this again. This is what I've been up to, just loading, reloading. Like I say, I'm just getting ready to go out again. And what I want to do is I want to stay out, and I want to be able to fill this thing up before I come back to port. So I'm just trying to figure out like what's basically almost everything that I might need. You know, just kind of, this is the last part. If I can scrub the CO2, perfect. Oh no, you see that? It divided it. So instead of, actually we gained a little bit there. Because it was 71. And now we're 41, which is 82. So we've gained, what is that, 9? 11. Okay. So by splitting it, we actually gained more. And it also seems to be more stable now. But you see the CO2, it's going up like that. So now what I'm going to try and do is put the CO2, the catalytic converter, on the other side. See if that changes anything, because this is our fluid out. So it's, I don't think it's going to change anything at all. Well, let's see what happens if we put another one on here. Let's see if we can gain a little bit more. Yeah, I put a weather station on it. I thought that'd be pretty sweet. Just rain, fog, and the wind speed there. Go back. It is starting to load slow. It's funny. There, it's all monitors. Look, that's all monitors now. So we have our CO2. No, this is our temperature. I'm going to have to change that. This is CO2 over here, and this is temperature. Looks like I got to change that. And this is rain, wind speed, and that, which I have to change because it's meant for a bigger monitor. This is our net, and this is our reactor. Gee, it sure is coming along. There's a lot of stuff. All right, so let's turn on the CO2, and let's see if I can gain another 10. 20, 40, 60, 8, 16, 24, 84. So, no, I gained 3 there. I gained 3 with the third one. So, that's a total loss. That's a total loss. Put the third one on there. Yeah. See, it slows it right down, too. Drops us right down. So no, I can't say that I gained anything. Actually, we're seeing a huge reduction in the. So they've done the changes, and now the catalytic converter system that I had for scrubbing CO2 out of the air doesn't seem to work anymore. You know, it's kind of nice that they put that in the patch notes, so I know that to change my builds. So I wonder what I can do now. I guess the only thing to do at this point in time is to have duct. I'll have to build a ducting system that draws in air, that draws in direct air from outside, and that's it. Unfortunately, that's how this is gonna have to go. Right, and then the net. Getting lots of suggestions on that to try and see what we can do to get that working. Let's see, this is going to be blue, and this is our sliding hatch electric. Yeah, so if we... just trying to think how this is going to work. So... I know. So what we need is we need a threshold. I'm going to put this in the basement. So we need a threshold gate. All right. And then we also need we could use a timer. Is there no timer on the... trigonometry, numerical junction, multiply. All right, so I'd have to do that inside a microcontroller for some reason. I don't know why we don't have a timer block. What else could we use? A blinker? We could use a capacitor, right? Charges up when receiving an on signal and discharges over a period of time. That's what we need. So then we'll take the on signal. What am I looking for here? From the threshold gate, and then this is going to activate this here. And then what we'll do is we will measure the CO2, the gas level. I guess I need now. This is just kind of dumb. I need a microcontroller anyways to do it, so I may as well just do it inside a microcontroller, but I don't want to do it inside a microcontroller because I'm lazy. Alright, so I need an input here, we need our composite in, and then, what is it, just a number out, and then this will be CO2 out. Perfect, and CO2 is channel 5. So we'll do composite read number, read that on channel 5. That's going to come in like this, and that's going to come in like this. Alright, so we will update that. Now this is an automatic system. Maybe it shouldn't be automatic. You know, I should have a switch. I should have a switch here. But anyways, right now it's going to be automatic just while we're testing it here. And then the composite value is going to come into here. Excellent. And now the threshold, we want to read that as the low threshold. I think it starts at 73, so we could say like 80 and 81. It doesn't really matter because it's going to throw a signal at 80 and then the CO2 is going to go down anyway. So we could say charge time. Yeah, if we make the discharge time let's say 5 seconds. Say 5 seconds, and for the purpose of this test, I want to run this to 75. Let's do that because 80 is a little bit high, and I know I can reach 74. I know I could almost reach 75. Look, the ship's all 200 grand already for this little thing. All right. So once the CO2 in here reaches 75, which you won't because I didn't connect electricity here. We'll take electricity from here. And I got the signal connected. At least I connected the signal. All right. Yeah, and then maybe we'll look at the nets. That's kind of the last thing here. So what'll happen is, I don't want one of these for the basement. Yeah, I'll just have to sit here for a couple of minutes and let it... we don't want one of these for the basement, but if this works, then what I can do is I can have a duct that actually goes down into the bottom of the ship that we can connect to. I suppose that's how it's going to have to be. So once it reaches 74, it should open up, and then it should give us a 5-second window, and then it'll close. Now, why do we need that 5-second window? If the CO2 gets too high, it's not going to instantly drop. It's going to take a few seconds to drop. And what I've noticed is, when I have it set up on the threshold, it opens, the CO2 drops down a little bit, and then it closes. And then our workable window becomes narrower and narrower and narrower, and then the door is constantly opening and closing, which doesn't really make sense, right? So we want to try and add a little bit of latency to it, so we have a buffer. The CO2 can build and it can deplete. It can build and it can deplete. So yeah, if this works, what I'll do is I'll move this over here, or over here somewhere is probably. And I'll both create like a little, oh yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it might actually have to be on a 10-second threshold instead of right. And then what I'll do is I'll put a switch on there. So let me this real quick. I'll put a switch on there so we can manually activate it as well. And that way if something happens, there's an emergency, it's not, you know, there's a tsunami coming. I suppose I could just open the door or whatever, but if I forget, right? There's a tsunami coming, there's an emergency. Okay, now that pivot is kind of in a bad spot. It's right there. So, is the pivot in a bad spot? If we move the door over 1 square... Alright, let's see. We'll cut this. Move that there. Merge. Alrighty, and then cut you out. Cut you out. Okay, cut you out. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. Come on, Stormworks! Okay, and then now what we need to do, I mean, we don't even need that to be totally open. Like, I can just... No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, we are then going to... I guess I have to select it. Cut it. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. We have to have a direct paste. That is not going to work. What will work, though, is if I put this over here in the corner. And I'll put one on this side here, paste that, and then we will merge you, and yes, I'll need to connect that other light. Alright, that should still be good. Let's see here. Okay, so what I want to do is just something like this for now. Yeah, because I tested... Oh, that's not going to work. I tested the... you could do it on the outside, I suppose, actually. Yeah, well, that's not going to work either because I don't think I can... Oh, can we do that? Oh, we can. Okay, okay. It's going to be a little tight. Oh, no, can't do that either. Turning into a problem again. Stormworks, you guys are creating too many problems for us to have to try and deal with in our builds. I suppose I could put another one. No, I want it to stay on the as high as possible, right? So I suppose that would be all right. Really, in theory, then what I need to do is I need to give direct access to here. And then when that vent opens up, there can be a vent here in the floor that opens up somewhere. And that allows the CO2. Like, I wish I could just put in some vents. But similar to the ATM, the atom issue that we're having. Let's try this here. I think the only way to vent CO2 is through a door. Let's try. Let's see if that works, right? So if we have a vent like that, in theory, that gives us a direct connection to the outside world. Fluid will flow freely through there, and atmosphere can flow freely through there. But in the past, CO2 could not flow freely through there. I don't know why. Yeah, you see? Oh, is it going down? It is going down. Look at that. Oh, that's exciting. It is going down. Oh, perfect. Okay, now this is actually turning out even better. Even more perfect. So, if it's going down, okay, if it's going down, the next thing to test is, let's see here, fluid, and then I'll connect a pipe to it and a valve, right? A valve like this, and then it needs electricity. Okay, and then we can get another fluid port here. Probably use the other one. And then what? Just a button, I guess. Let's see. Maybe I'll put a button on the seat. It could be hotkey number 6 will open up the valve. All right, and then let's see what happens here. If the CO2 drops through this method, then what I'll do is I'll put a filter on it. I'll put a gas filter on it, and we'll see if we can get the CO2 to drop like that. And that's a lot safer than just having an open vent, you know, to the outside world. Okay, so we press 6. So that's open. Oh yeah, look, gas is escaping. Gas is going down. Oh, that's an even better way. So now we don't even need the CO2 scrubbers. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh, no. Yeah, see, it's slowly going down. So we just need a whole bunch of these. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah, this is really good. You know, because I can always open a door to vent the... actually, I want to leave that there just in case. Just because it's in and whatever. I know I'll be sitting here and I'll probably end up forgetting about it. Okay, so now the last thing I wanted to do was test the filter, which is the gas relief, and then I want to test this. Let's try that. Because if that works, then in theory, oh, that's exciting, because I know for a long time it was bugged, right? The only way to vent CO2 was through the door, so they must have updated the code a little bit. Well, that's good. That's really good. And now we're able to vent. Let's see. It is going down. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Ooh, that's lovely. I have a big smile on my face right now. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this door. I don't need this door anymore. This eyesore on the roof. And now I just need a few of these. Look at that. Fantastic. And we'll hook them up to... it can be hotkey 6 or whatever at the helm. It's the same thing as opening a window, I guess, but we don't have openable windows yet. Maybe one day they'll give us openable windows, but we don't have those yet. Okay, perfect. So how do I want to design the CO2 system? If I come across like that, and I literally just take 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that might be a bit excessive. Probably is. You probably only need a couple. But, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need the gas relief valve. 7, 8, and then let's get the liquid. Fluid and liquid, in my opinion, are the same. Okay. Take electricity from here. I know, one day I'll have an electrical room on the ship and everything will be organized. You know, it always starts that way, right? And then it ends up being just a rat's nest in the end. And then when there's a problem, I can't ever chase it down because I've bridged so many connections. You know, half of the connections will be from here, and then half of the connections will be from over there. All right, let's try this out. This works. I'll put in some more in the bottom there, and then it's just the net. Oh, it's really getting laggy. 6. Okay, now that should let the ship breathe. It seems like CO2 is still kind of building up, which, I don't know, doesn't kind of make sense. But that could just be a pressure thing, too. Whatever. Oh, yeah, see, it gets up to a height, and then it sinks back down. Nice. All right, so there we go. We're stable. We've got stable CO2, so we can't suffocate while we're in there. There you go. So if you're wondering how to build the CO2 system, if you're watching, and then I want to make this a little like that. I want to put this on this side here, and let's just make this. Maybe I'll try and make like a little lamp. That's what I was thinking. Just like. And then just take a couple spotlights. You know, there you go. Now it's just a little table. Neat. Okay, cool. So now what I can do in the bottom here, which is what I want to do right here. And all I need to do is put these. And that's actually not going to work. That's in the room. I can put these here, I think. And that's in the kitchen. Probably going to need a couple in the kitchen. Here, we can do that for the kitchen. And then, I don't know, below, behind the stairs. Behind the stairs is what we'll do this for the basement. The basement is a lot bigger. There we go. And then we just need the gas. Where is it here? The gas relief valve. Ooh, how's that going to work? Let's get rid of that one. And then we may as well put this one on there. Just kind of looks a little bit better. I'm using gas. Yeah, because I don't want the water to flood. If we sink, yeah, that's really important. If we sink, we don't want to. Could be absolutely catastrophically disastrous, right? So those can go forwards. Those can go forward. So this one here we can't use. All right. Do that. Okay, we'll take our gas relief valves. And then we will take this relief valve right here. Cool. Alright. Now I don't have to worry, shouldn't have to worry too much about suffocating if I come down here and forget to open the doors. That's exciting. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to paint this, and we'll paint that. Yeah, and then of course I haven't hooked up the heaters yet, and I haven't, this is the air conditioning system, which I'll have to test out to see if it works as well. What else? I guess now I can tackle the net. Now I can tackle the net. So, the suggestion I got, which is I think is a fantastic suggestion, I could make this one net. This could maybe be on a slider, so it slides, and then that way, when we pivot this way, it can slide out, making the net wider, and then I can drape off of here the other net nodes. How's that gonna work? Let's see. So if this is all connected together, I guess I would just have to copy that and just paste it somewhere and just let it hang there and just make sure that I connect it. If I connect that one, that one, that one, and that one, this would be one net, and that would be one net also. Then I would have to make it so they independently pivot. Oh, no, I don't have to do that, actually. They can come right in. Then I could have two nets on the side of the ships. And then I would just need one giant net in the back. Which I could, you know, this thing would be a huge drag net. Like, you can make a real big trawler. So what I would, it's a lot of work. I think maybe what I'm gonna do is head out with this first. Do I want to do that, or do I want to waste some more time? I probably should waste some more time. That's what the internet wants to see. That's what we want to see, right? Something epic. Okay, so yeah, that means I have to change the frequency. I'll need to add some more. So let's see. So we need, how many more antennas? We'll need 2 more. 1, 2, and 3, right? And I was thinking that maybe what I would do is maybe. Let's see. No, I want to, let's get some track here. So if I take this there, and we just go 1, 2, 3, and we take this guy here, I guess it would have to expand. It would have to expand that way. Right? It would need to fold out, and it would need to fold in. Something like that. And then, right, the whole problem though that I'm gonna have now is that it's gonna be, it might end up being too heavy. That's okay. I guess I can reduce. I still have, actually, there's quite a bit of weight on the back here. So this net would hang down like that. That's cool. And then these would expand. Yeah, that's cool. They would expand out. Same thing, it can hang down in the water. So there's a couple of options here. I can either tie weight to these and just let them dangle here, connected, which is probably the easiest solution at this point in time. Let's see here. Let's see. If I take that and I just copy it. So if I paste that, and I paste that, and then paste you, and I paste you. So we connect these together, they become, right, and then we need a cable. I'll use the cable because what it does is it'll transfer power to the net. And actually, I actually needed it on this side here with the radio controllers, so I can tell where the net is and all that kind of stuff. And then I need a altimeter, which is going to tell me the depth of the net. So we can put that there. Actually, no, let's whoa. All right, and then oh, you know what? I need this microcontroller. I need this one here. Here, and then I'll put it on this side too, just for symmetry. Alright, now the last thing I need is weight. And lots of it. Lots of it on this side too. Let's see, 3. There we go, and now that side should sink. That should sink right down. Okay, so then what do I need to do? I should make these on sliders also. You know that? And then that way I can make 3 massive nets. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be really cool. That would be super cool. Okay, so how do I go about doing that? Let's see here. Now I'll take this like this, and you can tell I'm excited to be doing this, all this extra work. Thanks for the suggestion. All right. Gotta make sure I have these. Gotta make sure I have those. All right, I think that's it. What did I miss? Oh boy, paste. Let's merge. There we go. Then we just cut that. I'll paste it for now. And what I should do is I should get a slider here, and then Alright, and then I can merge that to there, and I can merge that to there. Okay, let me just connect this to electricity before I get too far ahead of myself. That one there, and that one there. Okay, now I need to think about the controls. I need to think about the controls. How I want to control that. Oh my goodness. Well, it'll be like, it's just 3 independent controls, right? The pivot is fine. The pivot's fine. That's connected to there. All right, and then for the rest of that net, one, two, three, four, I guess. This needs to have weight on it. This section. And then we need to take this. And I need to copy it and just... Oh no, this lower section is going to have the weight on it actually. So I need to remove this weight. Okay, and then I need to take this. And this doesn't matter. These can just hang here, I suppose. Paste that there. And what? Is that right below the other one? Paste that there. Paste that there, and paste that there. Okay, now I can take this weight block and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to redraw this. So now this becomes a net. Yeah, cool. Now we have 3 nets, where before we only had 1. Oh boy. How exciting that is. And all 3, and all 3 can come up over top of here, and oh yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. I might actually need to expand that now. I don't know if I can, but I don't think I can, but I need to expand it now, but I don't think I can. That's all right. If it fills up quick, it can always come back, you know. Like I say, when this ship is full, depending on the value of the fish, I know in the special zones, that's where you catch the special fish. So they're obviously worth more. If a basic fish is worth 100, maybe they're worth 200 or something. We'll see, right? We'll see what the value is. Maybe I should look. I should go online and see if somebody's already posted the value of the fish, or see if there's a way I can find it. Okay, so we've got that now. Now I just need to figure out how to sort out this mess. Okay, I'm going to spawn in the ship, and I've added all that weight to the back of it, so I might end up having to. Let's do this. I'm just going to reduce some of the weight. There. Alright, save that. Okay, we'll see how this is. Oof. Those nets. go. What's that doing to the ship? Is it doing anything? Not really. That's cool. That's brilliant. Yeah, so we have a net here now. And we have a net here. And one here. Fantastic. Everything is hanging the way it should. Okay, so now we just have to sort out the logic. It's got the constant number. I think these ones are already set up. These ones are set up. And then it's just this one here. Needs the constant number. Okay, and then I can probably just double up the microcontroller. Okay, so frequency, this might get a little laggy. Frequency. Oh, and then I also need a constant on signal because these are going to be broadcasting back to the ship. Transmit mode. Okay, and then that one, it's transmit mode, and then we're going to turn that on to there. I guess I don't need both. One it can kind of be like a dummy. Yeah, one can just be a dummy. RX. Okay, so maybe what I'll do, I'll delete that constant number then on this one here. Yeah, I'll do that. And that way this side here can just be the dummy side. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at composite here. Composite comes in from there. And then we have our controls, net in. Oh, this has to be attached to every single... That's a problem. That is a problem. Oh, probably not actually. I think just the top two probably need to. I know last time I just had one connected. So if we go retract and extend, and then what is that? Release fish. So let's see, which is the one? Output value 0, 3502. Okay, this is going to be 9951. And let's turn this to 9951. This comes through the seat currently, so I'm just going to test this out. 9951. Okay, so the seat goes to these two here. All right. There's a lot to sort through here. Once I've sorted through it, it'll be okay, but there's just a little bit here to sort through. What I'm unsure of right now is the retracting and extending of the net. So if I say extended net 5, okay, and then what if I retract it? How short is it going to get? Oh, look, it actually goes right in. It actually goes right in. So if I bring this out, and I send it out, I wonder how big it's going to get. Let's see. Now, obviously, there's the slider there, right? The slider will come out, and that's going to make it wider. Wow, this is actually quite big. Wow. Okay, and there you have it. You only need one of the nets to actually be connected. I don't think I need both of them. I'm using both of them, but I don't think I need both of them. And it looks like I might need more weight on... How's that working? Oh yeah, I know. You see how the net's folded? I'm gonna need a winch. Yeah, this is the problem. I'm gonna need a winch. Am I gonna need a winch? Yeah, you see how it's folded like that? It has that kind of folded appearance. I don't think it's gonna flatten out in the water like this middle one will. I just don't think it will. And that might be, I'm gonna need more weight. I think I'm gonna need more weight actually. Either more weight or... Okay, I'm gonna try something here. This is 9951. Let's see. We're gonna have to go out to sea here and test this out. 9951. Okay, am I using all the connections in the seat? I'm not using one. Okay, so hotkey 1 is going to be up and up, and hotkey 2 is going to be down. I suppose it could work these sliders also. It could work those sliders also. Why not? All right, so one is sliders in, I think. Oh, we'll see. Sliders out, and 2 are sliders in, maybe. Right, that's how we're gonna have to test this, and then that's how we'll have to test this. So that will come out, and that will come down. And I suppose this could all be set up to the same frequency. I don't see why it all has to be individual frequencies just for the test. What did I say? 9951? I'm wondering if I should... Oh, this one's receiving. This one isn't transmitting, so I don't actually need the constant on signal for this one. It's receiving. Yeah, I have another one that's broadcasting, so I'll need to put another one on here that broadcasts back the depth. But I think for now this will work. That's its own. That's its own. Okay, I think I'm ready to head out. Cool, so let's do the test. Let's test this out here. Holy leg, holy moly. Yeah, it's the net's gonna cause the ship to do all kinds of, to behave all strangely. Alright, so as soon as I get out of port, we should start to speed up. We're heating up now. We are, okay. Alright, let's see. Auxiliary. monitors. Cool. CO2. Now we wait. There's the heat there. So that needs to hit at least 100 before we'll start to take off. Okay, so I can turn this up, and then I can turn the trim to 0.2, I think is what we were looking at. All right. I'll just sail out that way, and then I'll set the net out. We'll see how it looks. And then what I need to do, I need to just set it up so it broadcasts back the depth and the length. I wonder where I'll put that. Maybe I'll have to put that somewhere. I'm like running out of room here. Right below us. Find out what the temperature is that allows us to go. Wait, hate to be rescuing somebody in this. just wait for the reactor to warm up, and then we'll be on our way here. Holy moly. It's got like a 5-minute startup. 5-minute warm-up on this thing. It's the problem with the tiny reactor. Oh, we're going. Excellent. Excellent, here we go. Perfect. Okay, I'll slow us down. And then I'll come out here and let's see if I do that. And then if I do that and we come forward. Oh, I know the main winches aren't connected. Oh boy, this could be interesting. That was a mistake. Alright, well, let's test the sliders. Okay, well, those sliders work. Let's extend the nets. See how awful they're going to be. Those side nets are quite large. Oh, look, I already caught a fish. That's hilarious. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Nothing is going to stand a chance in there. Nothing. Look at that. Just sweeping the ocean now. They're nice and crossed in the middle. Perfect, perfect. So nothing can get through the middle. And then, of course, the big one. You see, I almost don't need the the pivots. You notice that I almost don't need these ones here. With the one big net in the middle, it's almost as wide. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to keep plugging away on this, and then I will try and get it working. And I'll head out to, I'll buy a hotspot, and I'll head out to a hotspot, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I think that's what I will do. I'm going to remove the pivots, and I'm actually going to make these sliders extend a little bit further, so I can just have a really, really big single net. I think that's the way to go. Or I should have attached the other, if I attached the winches, something. Anyway, something. Yeah, there's just a little bit of something that needs to be thought here. But if I can make one big net. All right, now I'm bringing nets in. See, they should fold right up. They should fold right up. And then this should come in. Like that. Oh yeah, and see, then we have all the fish right there. And then we come in like that. Would be 2, is it? Like that. And then the crane could come in like this. Cool. Oh, that's a problem there. Now, can I release the fish? They all fall off the side of the boat. Oh yeah, there you go. Back into the ocean with you. I don't think I caught a single one there. Or can I get you before you fall off the side of the? What is that? Arctic char? Yeah, there you go. And perch. See, I don't think these are worth very much. Cool. Well, there you have it. I think this is actually going to work. Like I say, I'll play around with it and see if I can get it to function a little bit better. And I'll head out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.